Major motion picture shot in my hometown, starring an Australian actor who absolutely carried this entire movie on his back. My name is Tom, you fucking beauty, and this is my review for Mortal Kombat. If you guys haven't been here before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. Now, I have to preface this review by saying this. I have never played a single game of Mortal Kombat in my life. So I'm a very extremely casual, I know a little bit about it, but I don't play the games. So this movie was a different experience for someone like me watching it than it would be for someone who is hardcore into the games of Mortal Kombat and understands the lore a lot better than I do. So what did I think about Mortal Kombat? It really depends on how I wanted to approach talking about it. And fuck it, I'm just going to go with my gut feeling. This movie is not a great movie, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. I had a great time watching Mortal Kombat. It is a thoroughly entertaining film. You have fantastic action sequences, very, very R-rated right from the opening scene. This movie is incredibly violent. It's fun, it's gory, it's entertaining, and it's an enjoyable watch from start to finish. And also, this movie, as far as length goes, it really is like the pacing of this movie, it really just flies by, and it flew by for me. And when it was over, I thought, wow, that was a really short, nice, compact, action-packed, entertaining bundle. Now, look, this movie is not winning any Academy Awards. It's not making my best of the year list, but it is a very, very entertaining film, and I did have a lot of fun with it, particularly because, as I referenced at the start of the video, there is an Australian actor in this movie called Josh Lawson. He plays the character of Kano in this movie, Kano. And listen, he's the best part of the movie. I really hope his back recovers from carrying this movie, because he honestly, and he's not even like the main star of the movie, but he's a supporting character. But honestly, like any scene he's in, the scene is better because he's in it. And whenever he's not in a scene, honestly, it's not that interesting. Like, it really isn't. Like, if he's not in a scene and there's no action going on, the scene's pretty boring. I'll be pretty blunt about that. And I'm not just being biased because he's an Aussie. I'm just saying he is the funniest character in the movie. He brings most of the entertainment value for the movie as well, and a lot of the humor in the movie. And so when you lose that, when you lose his quick-witted dialogue and just the energy he brings to a scene, it really does take it out of that scene. And the other actors in this movie, they're fine. They're good. Like, I don't really have any complaints performance-wise. My biggest issue with this movie, and it's really the only issue that I really had with this film, like on a major level, is the dialogue. Aside from Josh Lawson, who I think he pretty much, as an Aussie, just wrote his own dialogue, because anytime Americans tried to write Aussie dialogue, it never really works. I'm pretty sure he ad-libbed most of that, and good on him. So I give an exception to him, and again, I know I'm sounding like I'm biased because he's Aussie, but I'm really not. The dialogue in this movie is absolutely horrendous. Look, you could say, what was I expecting going into a movie called Mortal Kombat? I get it. But this is sort of one of the drawbacks, what happens when you pair a first-time screenwriter and a first-time director. You get dialogue that's very clunky, very exposition-heavy, really, just really bad dialogue. Like, I can't even say it was cheesy on a good level. It was just pretty piss-poor dialogue, in my opinion. Mortal Kombat does kind of end on a cliffhanger because they try to do that thing, and I feel like a lot of first-time or inexperienced screenwriters and directors do this, where they have a franchise potential property, and they go, okay, we have to set up for a sequel, but they want to leave the door open for a sequel, but they forget that they also have to, put an end to the current movie they're telling. Mortal Kombat really does kind of end on a cliffhanger. You can really tell, yeah, they want to do sequels, and I'd be down for a sequel. I would. But the movie does end a little abruptly, and if you kind of, if they don't get to make another movie, you're kind of left going, well, we're just, okay, the story's not really finished. Honestly, that's a minor criticism. The biggest issue I had with this movie was the dialogue, but other than that, the action of the movie, the humor that Josh Lawson especially brought to the film, and just the fun of this movie, it made up for those things, and I really did enjoy Mortal Kombat. So I want to know what you guys think. Have you seen Mortal Kombat yet? I know it's on HBO Max in the States, and it's also playing in some theaters there as well. Have you guys seen Mortal Kombat yet? Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the movie. Thank you very much for watching, guys. My name is Tom. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.